To be joined with Jaguars rookie defensive back Tre Prince. Tre is what DeAndre goes by, yes?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
We're rocking with Tre. Tre coming off of quite the display by the defense here at the indoor facility at the Miller Electric Center today. Would you say today was perhaps the most amped up you've seen this Jaguars team?
No, not really. DBs, we always bring the energy. We feel like we're supposed to bring energy every day. So that DB room, we just make sure we bring energy to practice every day and, try to make sure everybody else is energized as we are. So when we make plays, we celebrate as a team and we have fun with it.
So you had 2 pass breakups today, more than a half dozen for that DB room and the safeties and the entire defense as a whole. 11 practices into training camp, your first training camp. Emotionally, physically, what has been the biggest challenge so far?
Just staying consistent with the attitude, my mental state and my attitude. It's been very fun having guys like Andre Cisco and things like that to guide me through and make sure that I'm good spiritually, emotionally, and taking care of my business. Because this is now a job, So now I got to wake up every morning, get to work. So I say dedicated. I'm very dedicated to that.
Andre is the player. You've really been picking his brain. Any other guys that you've been kind of latching on to?
Just all the vets. It's cool just to come in the building with vets like that, and they have you have their full support for whatever you want to do. So just all my vets.
A couple months into Ryan Nielsen's defense, how does it fit your skill set?
I fits it a lot. I'm a man corner. I love man. I'm willing to follow whoever I have to follow to, get the job done, and I feel very confident in my ability to do that. Speed-wise, technique-wise, whatever it is, I'm very confident in myself against anybody.
I know, of course, special teams, another area of focus. How much special teams did you play in college versus how much you're playing now?
I played a little bit in college all my years, so I was kind of in special moments for special teams in college, but now it's majority special teams, which is absolutely fine. I love the fact of getting on the field and just showing a lot of effort.
When it comes to this rookie class, you had a lot of different ties, whether it was Brian, the fact that you played against him in the SEC, Jari in your days back in Mississippi. Let's start with the on the field with Brian. When you went up against him when he was at LSU versus now, how have you seen his growth?
He's grown tremendously. Since we actually talk now, he was just, a good receiver that I had to face. Seeing his personality, just coming into this transition, he's a great guy. Every day he comes to work, and I look forward to holding him every day. So I get that same work. So we both got similar work ethics, and I feel like he's a great receiver.
We've heard that breaking him out of his shell has been a focal point for the veterans, for the coaching staff. As a rookie group, does he come out of his shell a little bit more?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's definitely out of his shell. That's just based off the bond that we all created as rookies coming in so early before the summer and things like that after we were drafted. So we got our own group chat as rookies, and he definitely comes out of his shell a lot with us. Am
I safe in saying that of that rookie class, Jarian's the biggest talker of the bunch?
Absolutely. Days back in Mississippi, he always had the biggest mouth. I love him to death, though. Just like my brother, so we completely opposites. He talks a lot, and I don't talk that much. So he needs to calm down a little bit, and I need to, show my emotions more.
Because when did you guys first actually meet? Do you vividly remember the first time you met him?
Absolutely. All-star game coming out of high school. It was Mississippi versus Alabama. So both of us were selected for corner. He was a receiver as well, so he played both sides of the ball in that game. I had to hold him, and he came on the other side with me. So just meeting him then, he's always been, we always carried that great bond, and even after he went to Mississippi State and Florida State eventually, we always kept that bond.
And I'm sure he was talking your ear off when he was the receiver.
Absolutely. He always talks trash. I talk trash to him, towards him, but, never so out loud where, people really see my confidence, if for real.
All right, 2 more for you, Tre. First, I know in the wide receiver room they're fining the rookies. Any sort of fining going on in the DB room?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We get fined for, just, incorrect plays, things that we do wrong, probably drop picks, things like that.
You're not getting fined for no shoes in the shower. I heard that's happening in the wide receiver room.
I don't think our vets not that petty right now. But they just kind of, plays that we supposed to make, we get fined for things like that. Stupid, slow moments, or anything like that, we get fined for things like that.
Last one for me, Tre. What is your biggest goal, short term? I know long term, of course, it's NFL career, but in the next month or so of training camp, what's the biggest thing that you've said that's what I need to address?
Honestly, just getting better at my craft, perfecting my craft, going into understanding that this training camp is going to be a reflection of the season, and just getting better at everything that I potentially get on the field to do. So I can display the perfect Tre Prince when I get out there.
There it is, Tre Prince. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you as well.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.